Hello everyone, Amradorn here, and welcome back to CentriCraft. This is episode 22, and today we are going to be working on finally finishing off this storage system. So, several episodes ago, I don't remember when, but pretty early into the building of the keep, I put together this storage room. There really isn't much to it. It's really just stacks of chests, except for this one does have kind of a hopper chain going on. But for the most part, it's just stacks of chests. Now, originally I had intended for this to be an automatic sorting system, but I never got around to finish it because I was having all kinds of trouble getting a hold of iron to make all the hoppers that I need. Well, thanks to Recoded Zaphod, the server now has an iron farm over in the spawn chunks. Great place. So I now have all the iron that I need to make tons and tons of hoppers. See, we've got several stacks here. Got everything set up and ready to go. I have also started working on figuring out how to do my input chest. So we should be able to put a bunch of stuff in here, and it should all pop out. There we go. So as the sticks keep coming out here, so this will be the input chest. Everything that I want to store away, I'll put in here, and then this water stream will come up and into a water stream that goes around and down this side. Filtering out everything that is being stored. It'll come across the top over there, and then it'll come back around over on this side. I will probably have it do a loop. Hopefully, though, by the time it gets over here, everything should be sorted. I'm going to have a few banks of overflow chests to catch, a lot of things. But for the most part, everything should be able to get sorted into all these chests. I may have a couple of spare chests down here for, crafted stone and crafted wood items. I'll probably move these down a little bit, because I'm just using these for storage of some, odds and ends. I think if I do this right, and I am going to have to rearrange my chests a little bit, I'll have a bank of 8 here, a bank of 7, another bank of 7, and then 8 here. On the other side, because I need to take into account this door, I'm going to have a bank of 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, a bank of 4. So there'll be 8 and 4 on this side. 24 here, and then 8 and 8 is 16, plus another 14, 30 over here. So I think a total of 54 sets of chests, which should be more than plenty to take care of all of my sorting needs. I mean, if you look at it, I think I've got 52 here as it is, and I'm not even using most of this bank over here. So I think we're going to be good. You can kind of see the pattern in the ceiling up there from the floor that's in the main chapel, or the main galley, or the main room up top. Over here is where the dome is, and I ended up doing some cuts down here because I have a project I'm doing down there. Mostly just a mining bore all the way down. But today is we're gonna get this all put together. We're gonna get the hoppers all set up and the filtering system all set up, and then we should be good to go with this whole room. And then we'll work on decorating it. So there's a lot of work to do. So the first thing I need to do is rearrange the existing chests that I've got here to make sure that they match up the banks that I'm supposed to have. That's going to take me a little bit, so let me get that done, and I shall be back in a few minutes. Okay, so here we are. We have the banks all set up. We've got the hoppers that run through them. So the way this works is the items go through the filter hopper, which will be above here, into this one, and into this chest. Then they will flow down through this hopper into this chest, and through this hopper into this chest, landing in this bottom hopper. And that is how everything kind of works together. We'll have stone here, we'll have sand and brick and stuff here. I think we'll have woods over here. We'll end up moving them. Well, maybe. We've got woods down here, and we may want to keep them down here. So we've kind of got our stone and our wood here, and then what I'll do is I'll put kind of a work center here, because these are going to be the most common stuff. Down here is our input chest. These here are going to end up being mostly overflow stuff. And there's a lot of stuff in here that needs to be sorted, so we'll have to get through that. And then we'll have water stream that comes up from here and runs across the top of all these hoppers once we get that done. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is we need to start putting in all of the mechanics back here and back here that set up the filtering system, which that is going to be mostly redstone. So I am going to switch over to my camera account and do that as a time lapse so you can watch me as I get that all set up. So let me do that and I'll be right back. The redstone is all complete now, so the filtering system is set up. The only thing I haven't done yet is actually put stuff in these hoppers to, set what they're filtering for. I'm actually going to do that last. Back here somewhere, I will set up a system or a ladder system so I can get up there and get to the back side of all these hoppers. So like this one will end up having, we'll have a filter item in these blocks right here, and then we'll have 16 cobblestone here. So that anytime cobblestone comes along here, it'll filter in to this chest. And we'll do that all the way around. We'll get everything set up for that, and we'll do that towards the end. The thing I want to do next is I need to set up the actual water stream, so that going from here and across the top of all these hoppers. And that is going to require me to probably dig into the floor a little bit up here, so that I can get the water stream set up properly. Now, the reason why I left these gaps in here was so that I can put an ice block in between each one, and have that, because the water is only going to travel about 8 blocks or so. So I went out to the portal that we have set up for the pillager outpost, which is actually not too far from an ice biome, and put that on these. On all the sides here, and we'll do it here on both of these, because water can only travel about 8 blocks or so before it trickles down to nothing. And we may need a few more blocks. Now I'm using blue ice for this. I went and I collected a bunch of packed ice and then turned it into blue ice so that I could use these, because blue ice is the fastest. We will have to cross the water stream over this doorway area here. How far is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, no problem. And we got this, and we are going to come around here. Okay. Like that. And like that. See, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we're going to have to put a piece of ice here, it looks like. Actually, I think what we'll do is we'll put the ice right here and split this up a little sooner. There we go. Yeah, we'll just split that up a little sooner so it can travel around through there. Okay, so we're gonna have to come off of here. There we go. And I will put a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we'll put a piece of ice there. Basically, everywhere there's going to be an ice, there's going to be a break in the path. Now, I don't know how well I can get this to go back around in that direction. I may have to do that at a different point. Maybe taking this out farther around and having it come back out to this direction. I'm not really sure. Because what I would like to do is basically have everything make a loop around. So if it doesn't hit this one, I would like it to go back around. Now, I don't know if that's a good idea or not. It may cause problems with lag, having items run around in a water track if they can't find a place to go. These banks over here will probably be the last ones I set up as filters, so these will probably end up being overflow for the most part. So hopefully by the time it gets here, it's actually going to filter down to here, and then I'll know whether or not I need to create some more filters. Also, with the non-stackable stuff, it should end up in these, because I'll just leave these open. Alright, so what I need to do now is I need to grab my stone here, and I need to set up the rest of the water track. So let me get that done, and I shall be back in a few minutes. Alright folks, we have the water stream set up on all the sides, going completely around. You know, it comes up from our input chest here into this dispenser, which shoots everything out into the water elevator, which brings everything around, dropping them in the hoppers that they're supposed to, and then comes around. Now, I've started setting up my filters. I haven't completely finished that yet. I got the stone set up. I got this bank set up. I want to, let's see, I've got wood going in here, and I think I'm going to end up doing some redstone in one of these. I've got some miscellaneous stuff in here. But I need to especially my redstone, I need to spread that out a little bit more. I think maybe this bank right here, I may move these ender pearls, but so far I've kind of got things set up. I still need to do the interior decoration of the whole thing, but that's going to have to wait until our next episode, because I am about out of time, and it is very dark in here, so I'm going to have to do some lighting. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button down below. If you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button, and until next time, you guys have a good one. Goodbye.